It's Key. We got Key.
What up, what up, what up?
Is it Fat Man Key, aka Key, or is it Key, aka Fat Man Key?
It's Key exclamation point with the exclamation mark, but it's Fat Man Key. That's my social media handle.
Okay. Welcome, man.
How you doing?
I'm glad to have you here.
I got to put this down.
Okay.
Shout out to American Deli for the blue cheese
keychain.
You feel me?
Yeah, we got a bunch of you're like one of the few people.
I got to
with
be
that.
the first one.
Yeah, you're one of the few with that. So we're giving away $1,000 courtesy of American Deli. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's $1,000 to one lucky subscriber. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You good.
Do I look at you or do I look at the
camera? Oh, you can look at me. Yeah, or the camera. I mean, whatever you feel comfortable.
I don't be doing this shit like
that. Whatever you feel comfortable.
This them public interrogations that
it does feel like that. So I'm going to try not to make it feel like that, though. So we got I Feel Free, man.
Yeah.
February 14th. It just dropped.
It came out really on the 16th, all over the place, because due to the fact that I had to drop it on my own and it was complications and shit, it's really hard to get music out when you want it out.
Okay.
So I was getting flagged and shit. So it really ain't have no date. We just gonna say February was the release date.
Okay. Well, you took complications. You're independent. So what kind of complications are we talking about, man?
Man, first of all, a lot of music has samples in it nowadays.
Okay.
And it's kind of hard to find out who owns that music nowadays. So if a label got it, it's super hard to go get some shit clear. But if you know or have a relationship with these artists, and that's just a plus and shit like that. But doing a mixtape in 2011 versus 2025, totally it's like you gotta put your social security on every number, on every song, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of confusing in that sense, where it ain't really as easy as it is to drop music as it was back in the day, so.
For sure. I Feel Free, what is that? What is that? What is the meaning behind that? Because I look at you now, man, and I followed your progress your entire career. I've been a fan of yours for a while. Like, is I Feel Free a sign that it's like I'm able to be me now? Like, what is that?
I feel free. The definition of that to me is like you did say, it is like I do feel free in the sense of nobody has. It's not like nobody has holds barred, but I ain't like having rules and regulations when you ain't listening to my vision. Like, my vision comes with dates and it comes with you know what I'm saying, like deadlines, and I put those before any company. I'm the first company, so I Feel Free is just like, watch what I do with this, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just the only beginning, but like you said, it's like a breakthrough, you know what I'm saying? Like a breakout moment type shit, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you when it comes to that, because I used to go through shit like that when I'm not in the industry, but me being in the entertainment business, finally not having no agent.
It's too many people having too many different conversations about one thing.
For sure,
you know for sure. Like, that always confused me. I never understood why people wouldn't have a group discussion, or like don't have 30 conversations about. Now we all confused. Now one person don't like me, and one other person adores me, and now it's a battle. You know what I'm saying? So
true.
It's kind of like, with time, I'm being forced to start my own business, and that's where we at.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Yeah, for sure.
What is, I want to just talk about it real quick, man. I Feel Free is this is your third, what project is this for you? The third, fourth? This is a bunch, it's a lot. You've done a lot. You have done a lot.
And I don't know, you can't really separate albums and mixtapes no more.
True.
I got a lot of projects out, bro. That's a shame, bro.
True.
Nah, I'm just playing. It's gonna be good. It's good when the people start wanting to come buy it, but.
No, 100%.
But I do have a lengthy catalog. I don't know.
You don't know which one this is?
I don't know.
I don't blame
Somebody got to tell me. It's a lot, though. We might be over about 13.
Sheesh.
It's a blessing to me.
Now, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Now, you're a real Atlanta dude, man.
Yeah,
I will say,
sure.
you're real.
I'm real Atlanta.
Real Atlanta.
Real all that.
What did you grow up listening to as far as like hip hop, or if you did listen to hip hop and that's what inspired you? What made you jump into the hip hop lane?
Jumping into hip hop came from like me being older, like in my teenage years, where I was listening. I got to decide what I wanted to listen to. Like when I was younger in the '90s, like what I heard, like locally, as a kid, it kind of like, that's like the whole Freaknik, Kilo Ali vibes. You just hearing it, like, you really get to study it because that's all you know what I'm saying? But like the shit that I was listening to that I felt like was mine as a kid was like Aaron Carter and Lil Bow Wow. That's who I can relate to that. I'm a little boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why them niggas was so big, because they was little boys, and I related when Bow Wow came out. I'm like, oh, that's me.
Yeah.
When you know what I'm saying. So as a little boy, that's what I was looking up to. But like when I got my own sense of creativity and I started delving in and could do my own research, that's when I started going back and discovering artists that my dad and them listened to.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say when I was 9.
Yeah.
I'm like turn on Lauryn Hill. I'm like, where's that Aaron Carter CD at, nigga? Where that fucking Lil Bow Wow CD at? You know what I'm saying?
Aaron Carter is a crazy.
Aaron Carter was probably like my first tape. Oh God.
Aaron Carter was your.
Aaron Carter and the Dr. Doolittle 2 album.
Yo, wait a minute, bro. Hold up, you just hit me with Aaron Carter?
Yeah.
What made you jump on the Aaron?
I probably was like 5, 6. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why I remember this. And we at Best Buy, and I told my grandma to get me the tape because I fuck with Aaron Carter. Rest in peace to Aaron Carter.
Rest in peace to Aaron.
Nah,
I was not expecting to hear you say Aaron Carter out of everybody during that era.
That's probably like the first, like my introduction to me, like he hard. Like we have a song when he was dunking on Shaq?
Yeah.
That was my shit.
I don't know if you're joking or you're serious.
I'm so serious.
Yo, you're very serious.
I swear to God, I'm so serious.
Wow. Okay.
I'm 5 too. This is like down. This like Lithonia, Memorial Drive, and the bricks. And I need that Aaron Carter tape.
Were you rocking with Aaron Carter when he got older? Like,
Nah.
Okay, no more Aaron Carter.
Nah, that's when that little Bow Wow and them came. Then, you know, I can really relate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's hilarious.
That's like Kazam time. You know what I'm saying? Like I can relate to that little nigga.
You're naming the most random people, bro. That's just hilarious, man. Speaking of sounds, man, and you coming up, like a lot of people say you've influenced, a ton of artists. In my opinion, you have, and a lot of people say you have influenced a ton of artists.
A lot of artists have influenced me as well.
Okay. But do you feel like the artists that you've influenced, though, do you feel like you don't get enough credit for influencing or bringing that type of sound, or do you even fall into that?
I don't really have a list of people that I think that I've influenced. I think I have a list of people that I respect and that I worked with, and we've all fed off each other, and that's just people that I just came up with. But I ain't got no list and be like, oh, that nigga sound like me.
Okay.
Fuck him, or he sound like he my son. I don't got that. I ain't that type of person.
Dang, nobody.
I ain't never said that before in my life. Like people may say it to me,
for sure,
and I just be like, all right, bro.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
But I ain't really like, oh man, this nigga a different version of me. Like, I ain't never said no shit like that before.
That's very humble of you to say that, though.
I ain't gonna lie. I listen to female rap and I be like, oh, this shit sound like my cadence or something like that. Like listen to little shit like that. But I think I put that on producers and writers and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You got to tell me who sound like me. You know.
I mean,
I get told that I sound like other people. So
really, who do they say you sound like?
Chief Keef. Somebody told me that the other day. I'm like,
Chief
I sound
Keef?
like Chief Keef.
That's a random.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Chief Keef is a wild one.
I fuck with Chief Keef.
Me too.
I'm like, I don't really play the comparison game with myself or with anybody else.
Okay. I mean, that's very humble of you to say all that. Because
it's just boring. Like it's different shit to be worried about.
True. Like what? What is Key worried about in 2005?
2025, I'm worried about making my music and my peers' music and just music in general. You know, we in the future now. It's time to utilize the future. You know what I'm saying? So educate yourself more. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Buy some shit. You know what I'm saying? Invest in some shit. Go buy a little broken keyboard that make computer sounds and create new sounds. Like I'm tired of hearing remixes, nigga. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be a part of that change if I can be, but also I'm just gonna keep screaming it out. Like shit be boring.
Shit do be boring.
For real.
Shit do be boring. Speaking of boring, man, I want to take us back to the Edgewood and department store day. I had way too much fun on Edgewood, and especially when y'all boys, Two-9 was all at department store. Pretty much, I mean, it was ungodly amount of people in that room. Do you miss that era? Or do you think that y'all were the reason that Edgewood was piped up the way it was?
Edgewood was piped up with an older group of people. I ain't gonna lie, man. I've heard little stories and situations, but I was there, built with the OGs. Like, you know, like if you know anything about Edgewood, like Edgewood Pizza, it had like a lot of like Four Eyes and Reese LaFleur. And when I first met Reese, he was working there. You know what I'm saying? Like he was young, but he was working there. And I got introduced to Sean Phelan, Slade, all these older cats. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Tukey, Grip Pliers, rest in peace. All of them. They was running shit at the time. You know what I'm saying? They was the Two-9 at the time. You know what I'm saying? we was going to their events. Two-9, that was before Edgewood. You know what I'm saying? We was already on Edgewood, but we wasn't. It wasn't no department store.
For sure,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? So I really learned how to rap and everything right there. Dead serious in Auburn Glen Apartments. So.
Damn.
So this is like a separated time. So when we do get a spot, it's kind of like we not Two-9 at this moment.
Okay.
So at the part of the department store, I was like, this is like when I made Perfect. I remember I used to be in a little spot that around the corner, neighborhood. We ain't gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in a little spot, and then my partner and them, they'd be like, it's a new spot over here. We could go over here. We could drink. Then I started meeting all the owners because all the older people knew the owners.
Yeah.
Now I'm good with the owners. So mind you, there ain't nothing going on. So like, I'm like, all right, cool. But this is like A3C about to happen. So the world about to explode right here. So it's like, we getting good with the owner, but I ain't gonna lie and say it was everybody. It's like me. So shit, we chilling, and then they like, yo, A3C, this the first week of A3C, the first time we gonna do it here. What do you wanna do? So like I told you, I'm cool with the nigga Edgewood Pizza, my nigga Bob. So I'm like, Bob, let me get the backyard. Let me do an improv concert. Fuck the official shows.
Yeah.
I got a couple official shows. I think, man, that was crazy. A3C was crazy that year. I did a show, I walked in, downstairs, I don't remember what that spot was called. Went downstairs, I did a show with me and Young Thug on the bill. And somebody was like, a lot of different people, on the bill. I performed, I probably did like new songs I had just made that day, like Perfect and all shit like that. I did them songs that day and then performed them. Them niggas did Miley Cyrus.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
The lights was red, this show was crazy. Then, so we ran up the street the next day, did a live show. I had Father, we had just made Wrist. You know, we had just made, bitch, you guessed it. We had just made all these songs. And so this week is spectacular. So I'm telling my man at the department store, let us perform upstairs. So he like, here, go ahead. Ever since we performed that A3C, it was performances every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Just going crazy.
Nigga, you could come in and do a show. If you had a mixtape, they would let you go upstairs and perform.
Sheesh.
I used to get like $200 when the niggas like, yo, kid, I want to perform. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, we seen Lil Uzi out in the street. I'm like, Lil Uzi, come in here. They turn his music on. They give him a microphone straight like that.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Don't just jump over that. Wait, hold up. Uzi, so wait. So Uzi was at the department store with you?
No, he wasn't with us. They were just on Edgewood. Like, Edgewood, you know, they'll shut the whole street down, so cars couldn't come up and down the street.
True.
So it'd be like just random people out there. One time, especially during A3C, it's nothing but artists walking around.
Yeah.
So it may have been A3C or something like that. So I didn't really know him after. It was a time where Uzi was running around the city, you know what I'm saying? So
damn.
So I don't even remember this night. Mind you, it's like Jameson years.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good drink.
Don't forget about the Jameson. But, you know, like, I remember, I'm talking about, we ran into Boosie one time, but this is like before Boosie moved here.
Oh,
and somebody who was with him noticed me, and they was like, Boosie, this so-and-so. I'm like, bro, we got a club right here behind you. And they like, no way. And fucking Silk the Shocker and some trumpets is upstairs performing.
Stop playing.
I swear to God. Everything I look.
What?
Yeah.
What happened to A3C, bruh?
I don't know. I did a show with fucking Lil Wayne and Cameron at A3C before.
A3C is
outside, I brought my dad and everything. My dad will never come to my show. I'm like, look, come. Lil Wayne, Cameron.
You see it.
Outside, Fabo, nigga. All on one show.
A3C is not like how it used to be, bruh.
I miss the, you know, we getting old now. I miss the old. Hey.
Yeah. Hey, reminiscing on time.
The new Atlanta is old.
That's literally what it is, New Atlanta. New Atlanta versus Old Atlanta, man. That's what do you think about that, man? New Atlanta versus, because I don't know if I would classify. I don't know how to say this. I wouldn't necessarily.
It ain't really a New Atlanta yet.
Yeah, it's not. Is
not.
that what you're saying?
Nah, it's like, I feel like I can't wait for the younger generation to, you know when you're a teenager and you want to find out what history was like, or like, you know, go back to your retro mode. I feel like once they get a creative mindset, then somebody gonna create the new genre, the new wave here. But right now, it's just a lot of recycled, trickle down shit. It's not it's a lot of originality that come from different people that people not looking at.
Okay.
I just seen somebody say like, oh, Atlanta ain't had no charting artists in the last 2 years or something. I ain't gonna lie, that was actually Parlay from the franchise boy who said that.
Really?
So I ain't gonna say I don't know who said it. But I'm like, damn, he don't even must know. Like, Anisha just charted multiple times last year. You know what I'm saying? And she is a brand new artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It may not be. I don't know. Like I said, ain't too many. I just told somebody else the other day. I'm like, bruh, you think that you made a song about your ski mask and your Hellcat? Is that song better than Hotline Bling?
No.
Then I'm saying, like, you gotta, I want people to challenge themselves now. So
For sure.
somebody gonna do it. I just told somebody we waiting on Jesus when it comes to that. I ain't waiting on somebody that's probably like, damn, he from my city.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of female artists like that from my city who inspire me. You know what I'm saying?
Like who? Because I personally have never tapped into like the female artistry.
Like artists like Anicia, Caribou, Veda.
Okay, heard of Veda, heard of Caribou.
You know, it's a nonchalant. I know a lot of artists, a lot of female artists. I ain't gonna make no list because I ain't, got time for that.
For sure.
But the first three have inspired me because I know some. I just met Veda, but I'm like, damn, you make beats. You from the East Side? I would have never known none of this. You know what I'm saying? This shit different. So it's like that shit is inspiring to me too. But it's also new artists that I fuck with, like hard rock. It's probably not so much of a new artist, but I love. I said, this is a lot of trickle down shit and people who getting their just dues right now. So that's what's going on. It's like just dues and remix.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, but it worked. Shit, we stretch it out forever.
Yeah, straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's straight up, bro.
Yeah. So
I was watching one of your interviews recently, man, and I want to tell you, I commend you, man, for taking that leap and putting yourself through rehab, man. I commend you for that. A lot of black dudes, as brothers, man, we don't take this very seriously.
Rehab is a decision that you got to make for yourself.
Yeah.
It's hard to make that decision, and you also know once you start, that's a lifelong journey. Like
100%.
It ain't never done. I'm gonna go to rehab multiple times in my life.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna go to different AA meetings for a long time. Like,
for sure.
And once you learn about that shit, like you can become a part of the community and helping people once you get further along the line of things. Like right now, I'm in another, journey of like, let me clear it out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody should go through that. Like I said, it come with time, man. I feel like everybody get to experience everything, so I don't be judging nobody on if I see you going wilding out, I like to do is sit back and pray, tell you wilding out a little bit, and then bad, and then if you make it out that fire, like.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's what type of person I am. I ain't, I see what's going on.
No, I'm sober myself, 8 months.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man. So
shit hard.
It's very hard. And I know what led me to having to be like, hey, I have to put this cup down. Like, there's no more drinking for me, have to stop. What was that point in your, was there a point to where you were like, I can't do it no more?
There's multiple reasons to make somebody want to quit doing something that's killing them or killing everything around them.
For sure.
My family, first and foremost, I want to be alive to see my children, and I want them to know me, and I don't want them to know an intoxicated version of me.
For sure.
But like I said, I don't want to be weird about it either because drugs and liquor are a major part of, my world. You know what I'm saying? They were and they still are. Like coming from where I come from and where I'm at. Like I was, so I'm still in the process of learning as well, but I encourage anybody to acknowledge themselves on anything. Yeah. Especially if you're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I want to know what I'm doing, so you should know what you're doing too.
Now, do you think you make your music better in the state that you are in now, or do you think?
Oh no, hell no. My sober music is going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I be going back I go back from wake up in the morning from the studio, and it's songs now, and I ain't never used to do this. It's songs I got I don't never want to hear this shit again.
Oh wow!
But I don't even like getting fucked up in the studio no more. If I get too drunk or something, I'm going home. I'm leaving. I'm going to get food or something like that. Like, I ain't going to the studio to get fucked up. I can't even really see no. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm an OG with that shit.
You said the Jameson days.
Man, the Jameson days. That was a long time ago. I don't want to. You what's that shit called? Gateway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's for young people or anybody.
For sure.
If you start somewhere, that shit gonna get boring. You know what I'm saying? So I used to be, I done did it all, man. But just to say that shit hurt at the end of the day.
It does. It does, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I totally believe
and I ain't gonna lie. The music that I'm making now, and the music I made in the past when I was sober, the in between, there's nothing better than that now and then. So it's like, I accept that now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of, but you got to experiment. You got to find yourself somehow.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really say it's a mistake. I really kind of enjoy the journey. You know what I'm talking about?
It's one of the best experiences I've ever been in my life, bro. Like I ain't gonna say I love being sober, but I love being the journey of soberness. Though.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad I made it out to look back. Cause
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You like, whew.
Yes, bro.
But when you look back, it's like, damn, like all the destruction and you know what I'm saying?
Hey, right.
There's bitches on the floor, the world on fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And you be I was mad at myself for the longest. Like, why didn't I think of this earlier? But I knew I had to go through that to get to
but
this.
I ain't gonna lie though, like I said, it's a journey because you could fuck up at any time too. So I ain't gonna lie, I fucked up too. So it's like you said, it's fun and it ain't fun all at the same time. And you just gotta prepare yourself for the worst and get over the worst as well. People don't get over shit. I'm learning that too. Like fuck it, I can't do nothing about this shit. Let it go.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you not to switch. But I have to ask about this, man. Rest in peace, OG Macko.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to.
Rest in peace to OG Macko for sure.
Did you get a chance to holler at him before, when he was going through everything? Because I know it was a trickle down of just stuff that was just happening to him left and right, and it was almost like he couldn't get back on his feet like how he wanted to get. Like, where were you at when all this was happening?
I mean, ever since I met Macko, I've been somewhere, I've run into him or we hang out at some random point, especially when he was in LA, but Macko always been kind of emo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, we always kind of talk about that and, you know, you got, Macko, I never really like, damn, this nigga Macko about to do something crazy to himself. I never really thought like that, you know what I'm saying? So, but I also did know that Macko was going through a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. And then, so, you know, I sympathize with him sometimes. But sometimes he not nowhere to be found, you know what I'm saying? But if you're going through a lot, I can only imagine, bro. It's some of the shit that he going through that I can't even imagine. And you know, like you be like, damn, I'm going through a lot. Like, nah, that nigga going through a lot.
Yeah.
So, you know, ain't no telling how he feel. I just rest in peace to Macko, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no. If you don't have to speak on it.
It's crazy to me that, you know, you got so much talent. I always feel like you could just press the restart button when you wake up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But rest in peace to Macko. I miss Macko, man. Well, let me keep going. I'll keep going. On a lighter note, man, one of my favorites, and dopest songs is Risk, of course. Yeah. I always found it funny about that video, man. Y'all niggas never looked at the camera when y'all rapped. Yeah, we did a one take right after we recorded the song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
that's what that was.
Hot out the presses.
Oh, as soon as y'all
niggas ain't making songs like that no more where they could just jump out the motherfucking booth into
But y'all have the entire team with y'all while y'all doing this.
It was all there when we recorded.
Yeah, y'all got a cameraman and X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, the camera was laying on the floor and that nigga Rich Post Slim, rest in peace Rich Post Slim, he picked it up off the floor and recorded the video.
Really?
Yeah, that's it.
Why did y'all look at the camera though is the question.
We didn't know the words and we told them not to look at the camera. Like it was just weird, like it was just like act out what you're doing, act out what you're saying, and don't look at the camera, act like the camera not there.
Yeah.
Basically. That was the whole, I ain't gonna lie, that was my little treatment of it.
He said, I created that video. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that wasn't nothing. It was like some, hurry up, we got to put this video out.
Yeah.
That was that time where like, if you made something hard, you need to drop it right now. I don't know why niggas not doing that. I just told somebody, ain't nobody waiting on your shit.
That's valid. Now, did you think it was
I ain't even waiting on Kanye West shit no more, so I know I ain't waiting on shit no more.
There it goes.
Who I'm waiting on? I'm waiting on McGee.
McGee?
I fuck with McGee.
Who's that?
He's a guitar player, singer. He's like Bobby Caldwell.
Oh, Bobby Caldwell. Is he white too?
Yeah, for sure. He looked like Maddox.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
McGee.
Yeah, put you down.
Yeah, I'm going to have to listen. I'm
$400 tickets.
$400 tickets? Yeah. Oh, he like that?
Yeah, you know.
Oh, wow. I want to press the rewind button one more time, man. Take it back to the 2-9 days, man. Is there advice that you would give yourself from that era and be like, hey, I wouldn't do this, or hey, Key, you might want to watch out for this, or hey, Key, don't boom, you know what I mean?
Nah.
No?
No, I don't regret nothing. I don't think, have I would have done anything differently? Nah, I ain't signed. So it's not like.
So you didn't sign to Mike Will or anything?
Nah, I never signed to anyone.
Wait, what?
Nah, I was in a bad deal with somebody else and I couldn't sign, even if I wanted to sign.
So that
so
money.
maybe I didn't even know how I got myself in a bad deal. I was such a child, so I can't. Don't don't sign without a lawyer. That's it. No, that's it. And but if I could have changed anything, I don't know where I would have been if I could have had signed to Mike Will. I remember Mike Will telling the person I was signed with that he'll give him however much money to sign me, and the nigga was like, I don't want your money.
Stop playing.
I swear to God, I have some stories, man.
Well, that's what we're here for.
I was in the studio with Mike Will and Miley Cyrus. And they was in there writing a song, and I'm like, man, I got one for her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she was putting out Rolexes I'd never seen before, and I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then, you know, I'm like, well, I got something. You know, this is the time where, you know, contracts is like, maybe come on.
Yeah.
I can't do it. And so it's like you touch it through the other glass.
Damn.
I just felt crazy.
Could not grab nothing at the time.
I couldn't, and that was a pivotal moment. That was a pivotal moment in music where everything was like, with my J's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to ask this, but I'm kind of scared to ask this. Was Miley Cyrus really in there wilding out, as they said she was wilding out?
I don't know. When Miley Cyrus, she was dumb cool. She was dumb cool. She seen Mike Will had a Rolex on, and she was like, oh, I got that one too. And went through her purse and started pulling out different. I'm in my head like, bro, oh, my bad. Right. No, I ain't never drunk no liquor or anything in my life yet, for real. I'm like, I'm about to take this bag and run.
Are you about to rob her?
I wasn't, but I didn't. This is the intrusive thought in my head. I wasn't about to rob her. This is the intrusive thought. Then the same day, fucking Justin Bieber was jumping over he was at Conway Studios. He was jumping over the fucking thing running from paparazzi. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Hey, that's wild,
yeah,
bro.
that's when I was 18. This is like Rihanna poured up, Juicy J, Bands to Make a Dance time. That was a crazy time in music. Damn. That was when pop and trap was like
super.
Yeah.
Now, will we get a Two-9 reunion ever, or is that?
I'm down with them, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Are you surprised?
No, I'm not. I don't know where Two-9 stands.
Shout out to Two-9. I started Two-9. I'm gonna always be Two-9. Two-9 forever, as the saying goes.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Now, how do we? This is a personal question. How do we feel about Playboi Carti, man? I saw an Instagram post recently where you were saying if we see these hats in the street, take them shits off, we're gonna burn them.
Oh yeah, that's we gotta feed our kids. But I mean that wasn't no big deal. That's just how it go. If I see anybody pushing something that we created and we ain't getting no money on from it,
for sure.
We gotta, press that button. But that's something totally forgotten. That ain't nothing serious. Shout out to Playboi Carti. I love Carti music as everybody else do.
Okay.
And we, they waiting on, that's somebody that anticipate. So if you ain't Playboi Carti, they ain't waiting on you.
Okay. So there's no Playboi Carti beef back and forth.
I ain't got no beef with, I'm a grown man.
True. I love it. No.
I ain't got no beef with nobody. Nah, it be like, I don't know what it be on my end. I ain't never been mad at nobody, but I don't know how, if somebody may feel some way or see something, because when you out and doing music, I don't really be hearing shit.
Yeah.
So you can see what's going on, and if I don't see you and you don't see me, then we ain't speak. That's how I feel. So I don't really be seeing nobody.
I get you.
So I don't got no issue with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't.
I respect it. So shout out to Playboi Carti, man.
Shout out to Playboi Carti.
I mean, you've had a hand in everybody's career, in my opinion. Everybody, you've done a little bit of this person. One person that you worked with was Post Malone, and his switch from hip hop to country. Did you see that? Like, was it all like? Did you see him as a culture vulture back then? Like, because a lot of people call him a culture vulture because he did Iverson, and then now he's doing country music. Like, he used hip hop to get into the space and then to transfer. How do you look at it?
I think Post Malone is still the same person he was when he made White Iverson, because White Iverson was like a flip of country, flipping a trap song. You know what I'm saying? So, culture vulture, nah. Somebody flipping something and making it to more of their genre, yeah.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But he was already making the same music he was making then now. Like, he was yodeling way back then. I don't really, Congratulations ain't really no fucking Tupac song, so I don't really compare and say Post Malone is a rapper.
Yeah.
I never said that. That's totally not. So I don't know whoever said that, they stupid.
I don't know why. I mean, it always made me feel like
people just be talking to him.
No, 100%. 100%.
They gotta get that. You gotta get them hours up on YouTube to monetize.
It's also very true.
So niggas be saying shit.
I wanna. What studio session can you remember that you're like, damn, that was that one? Like, with a certain person? I know you talked about Mike Will and Miley Cyrus, but what was that one studio session to where it was like, hey, I'm gonna remember this studio session forever?
I got a lot of them. I got a lot of studio sessions when I was with Flacco and them that are memorable. I got a studio session where it was me, Yachty, and Flacco, and we all rapping over some Detroit beats, and niggas is going at each other crazy, just like till like 4, 5 in the morning. And the song ain't never gonna see the light of day. I got
Ever?
that motherfucker too. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, what kind of songs do you got in the vault that we don't
Shit
know?
like
With artists, like what artists do you have that you work with that we're never gonna hear?
I was telling people the other day that when I was with Rocky again, we did a session with Ye one time.
Oh snap!
Oh, that was crazy. That was a crazy session. Cause
he was there.
Yeah, he was there for sure. They was making beats and everything. It was like a regular studio session. And I was in that bitch, and I text my dad, and I'm like, I'm in the studio with Ye. He was like, man, Ye in the studio with you, nigga. So then I was like, all right, Dad, cool. so then we made a song. Me and Ferg made a song on the Ye beat. We just freestyling. We did a whole going in the booth, never gonna see the light of day. Then this what fucked it up. You want to hear what fucked up the session?
Of course.
First of all, we had Electric Lady. That's Jimi Hendrix studio with the little cat running around. They said that the cat is him. And then, so we in there with Ye, woo, woo. I'm like, he giving us beats. He like, yeah, I'm about to give you some beats. Then I play him my songs. T-Pain walk in.
Oh snap! T-Pain was the one that messed up the studio session.
And I fuck with T-Pain, so I'm like, oh, T-Pain in this bitch, dude. It's good life, nigga. Yeah. This man, Kanye West, pack his shit up and slide.
Oh.
Instantly. Then we was busy with T-Pain, and I left too. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, T-Pain messed up the session?
I don't see how he could have messed the session up.
What did he do?
That nigga, he just pulled up.
Dang.
Electric Lady, that was an epic session.
I would love to know what Kanye was like. Oh, yeah, we ain't doing it.
He was chilling, man. It was regular. I don't want to speak. I don't know what's going on. I ain't into all that.
That's hilarious, man.
But that was a legendary session. There was some legendary artists for sure.
Yeah, like working with Ye is probably.
Like listening to just random shit that he got in his fucking $1 billion computer is crazy. So.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine.
Electric Lady is crazy in itself, the studio. So if you ever get a chance to go to New York and go book you a session there, and then you artist, then we can talk.
Yeah. So if you ain't got that yet, you can't talk to me. Hey, I feel you, bro.
Nah, for real.
I wanna talk about something, man. 777. All right.
Great album.
Great. Kenny Beats. I know there was. You've apologized. It's all been, or not apologized. Well, everything's been smoothed over. Yeah.
Me and Kenny Beats are great.
Okay.
Our quarrel was because of my actions and activities and my choice of words, and we all know I was on drugs and I was passing out.
Okay. That's
pretty
much it.
That's pretty much what it was, you know.
Was it a little bit more behind the scenes that we probably don't know, or was it strictly just?
Kenny ain't never did nothing wrong to me.
Okay.
So it's like literally fueled by my madness, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've apologized. I said I'm sorry. He accepted my apologies, and we are where we are today.
I love to hear it. How many of those relationships, because I had to do the same thing, bro.
Did I have to go back and mend?
Bro, I had to mend so many, man, with my best friend, with my parents. Like, I had to tell a lot of people I'm sorry. Like,
I mended after when I got home, or like still to this day in my journey of waking up and being like, damn, I did some fucked up shit to somebody.
Yeah.
I go apologize when I can, if it makes sense, but a lot of fuck yous
is needed.
Yeah. Hey, man, when you inebriated, you kind of be telling the truth. So like, I clean up what I need to, but a lot of them fuck yous are stuck on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
He said on that note.
You know what I'm saying? I'll let you know if I didn't mean it. If I didn't come back and clean it up, I meant that shit. For real.
Hey, so if Ken said fuck you to you, just know.
Right.
If you ain't got his sorry yet.
We just left it at that. Fuck you is pure separation to me. It ain't meaning I want nothing wrong with you. It's just that fuck. For real.
Oh, man, I appreciate sitting down talking to you, man. And like I said again, your flowers are given from me to you for the soberness, man, the work that you put in.
This is a new soberness. I don't want to flex, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, me too, brother.
All right,
Yeah.
cool,
Oh,
cool,
dog.
cool.
Like me too. I'm 8 months.
cool.
I started my sober journey in June 1st. Like, bro, I've been 8 months. Like, I'm loving every minute of it. So it feels good to run into people, especially in this industry, man. I'm in a whole nother industry, but being in the industry, being around that, dog, it feels good to run into people that's like, I know what you're going through.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm meeting a lot of people that's going through their cleanliness and then cleansing their body and more power. And then when I hear about other people doing good, it makes me want to go a little harder. So let me know, you know, because I be fucking up.
Do you go to class? Do you go to classes and stuff? Or do you?
Man, look, another thing. Get your insurance. If you ain't got no insurance, find a way to get free insurance because that shit saves lives. Like I said, I'm just about to get back into programs and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, things may happen if you do want to get sober and things are happening and you start to be sober and you fuck up, you all right, just try it again because that's what type of person I am. So I can't really speak and be like, yo, I'm a nigga who been 8 months straight all the time like that. I can't do that yet. Like, when I get there, I'll let you know.
Hey, bro.
But, you know, my journey is also public and private too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the type of person to be going telling people what to do when I ain't did it yet. So, shout out to my journey.
Yeah, shout out to your journey. Is there anything else that you got coming out besides? I know I Feel Free just came out, but is there anything that you have outside of music that you're working on that the people should know about?
Man, this is the year that I feel like I want to solidify me as an artist and our sound as a sound, just like the Neptunes have a sound or the Templar have a sound. I want to have that as well. Like, I want to cement my sound here so we can, you know, expand it to other people and other genres and stuff like that. So I'm focused on that. And then when it comes to that world too, we also expanded, like, when we say merch and shit, we ain't just talking about useless products that we want to put out in the future. We want to put out things you can make music on, things you can listen to music on, as computers make music on. So we want to be in that realm, but you know, it's gonna take some time. But that's what the end goal is for us. That's the end goal for my company, which is Hello. That's what I want it to be.
Okay, we didn't even get to touch on that, man.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Oh, okay. Tell them where they can follow you. If they're not already following you, tell them where they can follow you and where they can.
Man, you can follow me at Fat Man Key. Like I said, all social medias are Grown Boy Key. If you like to play video games, Twitch and shit like that, because I do that, PlayStation, all that, Fortnite, all of that. I'm on all that. I'm everywhere. The Fat Man Key, straight like that.
Do you stream GTA? Are you a GTA?
I'm gonna stream GTA when the new one come out.
Okay.
I had my life already in the old one. I really play Fortnite and shit like that, but we ain't gonna talk about no other album right now. We talking about motherfucking I Feel Free.
Talk it.
I need everybody to listen to that album because it's an all over the place album and it's something for everybody. And it's like new music and first old music and to tell you, I mean, I want everybody to hear it. Like, I want everybody to grow with it because, like, I feel like it bring back, like, that moment where, like, Lupe Fiasco and them was dropping, or, like, Wiz Khalifa and them used to be dropping. So I want to bring that back because that shit kind of missing. Like, it's for some artists, it's still there, but, like, it should be a thing. So check out I Feel Free, man. And hopefully it motivates you to go throw some shit together and put it out. You know what I'm saying?
You did.
For sure.
I appreciate you coming, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks,
Thank you.
man.
I appreciate this.
Yes, sir.